Hi, it's me, April, here again to talk to you on Sacred Sex Hair Saturday. Today, we're going to explore the difference between inner and outer union and why union is integral for sacred sex hair, or sacred sex for that matter. So, union, I've described to you before how it looks for all cells and atoms in this universe and how they build upon each other and how they create what our sacredness and our connection to the divine, right? So we're going to take it from there. Or should I do a little recap? Let me recap real fast. Quick on this, okay? An atom of a molecule, which everything that you think is a thing is made of, is actually a bunch of nothing. If you look at it on a microscopic level, you have a ton of space. You've got protons, neutrons, and electrons that are in a field that pop in and out of any given space at any given time, and sometimes they disappear. And so that level of probability, that level of space provides what is this spark, this energy, this movement, right? Even when you look down on even closer levels, protons and neutrons are not just protons and neutrons. There's a ton of space, but it's their energies that are keeping them close together. It's that positivity and that neutrality surrounded by the negative that's holding it into the position that it's in. But as the negative releases itself, the atom itself has more possibility for combining with other atoms, as well as creating lattices and different structures and isotopes and all these really cool concepts chemically. Now, when you start to put that together, multiple atoms create matter and material that we can see and feel and experience, right? Cool. So, as we experience each and all of the atoms that create us, we allow ourselves to kind of explore what it means to be human. And we are mostly divine. We are mostly that created space in between, that realm of possibility. And as you accept your realm of possibility, you accept your divinity, you accept your union. And that's what we're looking for, that union, that connection. Now, when we go within, we have several layers of definition of the self. We have the mind, the ego, the idea created of self. We have the body, the physicality, how we've created our work with food and nutrients and water, and how these move our system and create harmony or disharmony, or dis-ease, as they like to say, right? Because it's ill at ease in the body, and typically that has to do with not holding similar frequency within the body. That's like a really fluffy way of saying that you're not keeping your boundaries. Now, boundaries are necessary, right, for us to feel safe. And when we feel safe and nourished and all of our physical Maslow's hierarchy of needs are met, we're able to reach into the cosmic, the divine. If we're kept in a state of fear or constant duress, maybe we're not eating, maybe we're not sleeping, maybe we're not able to get in the state of being comfortable, right? Because uncomfortability does move things, but being comfortable really gives the space for healing and growth and connection to the unity. So, back to union. If you have some opposing ideas or woundings or trauma from your childhood, you're not going to be able to see from a clear lens unless you moved out of that trauma, moved out of that space of disconnect and or rage abuse or neglect or abandonment or whatever it is, the issue that you're processing, you actually have to process it and feel it so that you can feel comfortable in this body. Maybe you were told you weren't good enough, or you were passed over for a job or a relationship, or you didn't get what you thought you wanted, right? They say it's the universe's protection, but the word's still out on that. But what we can say is that we're only allow ourselves to receive what it is we think we deserve and receive, unless there is certain things out of our control where things are pushed at us but aren't necessarily good for us or for benefiting any of our molecules. So if you're in a safe space, or if you're not in a safe space, get yourself in a safe space so that you can actually enter into full union with yourself. Allow the people who love you understand your boundaries, understand your limitations, and they hear when you are talking. They're not just talking over you, they're not just stuck in their personal trauma response. They hear you and they understand you and they see you. Now, the people can only support as much as they're able to support, so you can't rely everything on one person. You have to have a network. That's why we're community animals. That's why we're herd people, And so when we step into our divinity, accessing our physicality, our emotionality, and our spirituality heightens to a new level of grace and understanding. So, does that make sense as to inner union? If you do not allow yourself to have the things that you need for your betterment, maybe that's even self-discipline to stop yourself from negative self-talk. Maybe that's even self-discipline to stop yourself from emotionally eating. Maybe that's self-talk to stop yourself from emotionally
cut off. So here we go. So when you're entering into sacred union with self, you need to be in full alignment and integrity with what is happening within you. Because there's no way that if you're having the idea of, I want to accomplish this goal, but you have a belief system and an action system, and your nervous system is programmed to say, that goal is scary, I'm not going to reach it, or I don't know, I'm safe here. If I speak up, maybe I'll get hurt because I got hurt when I was younger. So that is why you haven't spoken up yet. You haven't let your voice be heard. You haven't let yourself stand present in your power. Right? They're scared that if people see me this way, they won't like me, or maybe they won't be attracted to me, or maybe I'm not feminine enough. Well, the truth is, you're only what you think. These people don't listen to me. If you repeat that, they won't listen. These people don't value me. If you see that, then you'll end up attracting more people that don't value you. But you are the jewel, my love. You are the gift the earth gave herself, so stay present. What is your body telling you? Are you in a state of dis-ease? Is there a lot of stuff to clear out of your body and mind? Are you fighting and unwilling to submit to divine flowing nature at you? Are you unwilling to stand for what it is you believe in and continue on the highest realm? It's up to you. Do you want to be sacred in your union? Or do you want to fight? And this is what's happening. People fight. And they get up and they wonder. If you wake someone rudely and they're rudely awakened, then they're probably going to be rude. But if you wake someone sweetly, like yourself, and have self-compassion and love and understanding and patience, but also having a sense of fire under your patukas so you get moving, you'll move. Trust in yourself, and that is the key to inner union. Now for outer union. I think I'm going to save it for another episode. It's getting kind of long. So this week, inner union. Next week, outer union. Okay, bye.